Hey everybody, welcome to another Quicksave Review with me, RC. A Quicksave Review is basically a Let's Play mixed with a review for a game that I'm currently playing, and I'm currently playing Foregone on the Epic Game Store on PC. This is currently in early access, and this is a really cool platforming style game. Basically what you're doing here is you play as this girl. I don't really know much about her. I don't know that there's much story involved really yet with this game, but she's got some cool abilities like, you know, sword fighting. She can double jump. She can also shoot a gun, which is fun to do. She can recharge her health when needed with the RT up there, and there's a cool dash ability she's got too, which we'll show off just in a second. I've been playing this game, let's say roughly between 45 minutes, an hour, somewhere in that vicinity, and I just made it to the mill. So this game so far, just from the look alone, I really want to say, hey guys, this is like Dead Cells. But at the end of the day, it's really not so much like Dead Cells. Like, by look alone, you might look at this and go like, yeah, it looks a lot like Dead Cells. But it is actually a lot different. You are progressing from left to right through different types of levels, like you would in Dead Cells, you know, but in this, things are set up a bit differently. You do have loot that you can equip just like you can in Dead Cells, but it's a little bit more traditional with its inventory and that kind of thing. And for those of you who haven't played Dead Cells, it's basically like a 2D platforming roguelike. And this, as a roguelike or roguelite, isn't so much in that vein, I guess. Like, when you die in this, you don't actually start over and do a whole new run through. You actually... Oh, here we go.
On the right track. But how did she get free in the first place?
So you do actually have a character that talks. And when you die, you don't actually start over. You can actually go sort of like Dark Souls, and you can collect your gold and your blue stuff, which is what upgrades your character, which we'll go over after we get a little bit into the gameplay here. So let's check it out here. First of all, I want to talk about the look of the game, because I think it looks gorgeous. I'm a big fan of the look of Dead Cells as it is. And this game's sort of like, kind of looking like that. I'm into that. You're going to run into dudes with all kinds of different guns and stuff. Here's a pickup right here. So we picked up a longbow from that guy. At any point, you can go in here, and you can select between your weapons. Oops. One of the things I feel like needs to change, because this game is in early access, one of the things that needs to change is I'm so used to using the bumpers for like a lower menu and then using the right triggers to move like tier up. So like when I hit RB, it goes over to the map to show you where you are in the map, which is fine, I guess. But I would normally hit the triggers because I think of it hierarchy, like triggers up there, bumpers down here. But it's actually triggers down here. So here we can see the longbow we just picked up. It's actually not as good as our shotgun that we're currently using. So we're going to hold on to what we got here. Now you can see we lost a bit of health on that fight right there. So right now if we hit RT, we can get some of that back. And it's like nothing ever happened. Oh. So I'm still kind of getting used to the feel of this game. I feel like Dead Souls was a game that had very, very tight controls, and the controls for this are tight, but they feel a bit different. They're a little bit more methodical. If you wanted to compare it to like a Dark Souls type of game where, you know, you have to sort of time what you're doing. You're not going to be able to interrupt everything you're doing to, you know, do dashes and that kind of thing. And your abilities do have big cooldowns as well. We got 3 enemies up here. Once this other guy paces back the other way, I'm going to actually jump up there and use my dash. Right now. You gotta watch out for that minigun dude. The minigun dude's new. I have not seen him in the game yet. Break open these crates, get some gold. So what you're doing is you are traversing, or at least trying to traverse, as quick as you can. Oh, he's really eating me up there. You're trying to traverse to the teleporters. I used a teleporter at the very beginning of this. You can actually see it on the map way back over here. So you're basically trying to find your way to all the different teleporters, so that way you hit a teleporter, you can zoom back, And when you zoom back, you can upgrade all of your stuff. So there is an upgrade system to this, which I think is really, really cool. Alright, there we go. Gonna heal back what we can there. We got a new sword. Let's see what we got here. Well, sword is not any better than what I got. Alright, we got a couple of elite dudes here, it looks like. We're gonna burst through here. Jump. Nope, dodge. I'm still getting used to the way the dodge feels in this and everything, too. Oh, minigunners. Oh my god, we got dudes everywhere here. This is definitely the most intense the game has felt so far, with enemies all over the place. Oh, I jumped right into the saw blade. That's not what I meant to do. So, we died, right? So what happens now is we actually need to teleport back to where we were, because as of right now, we're completely useless. We have none of our upgrade tokens, we have no gold, we can't do anything with our weapons and stuff right now. So we need to run back to where we were and pick up our stuff. Because if we pick up our stuff, then we can teleport back and we can upgrade. But as it is right now, we can't do anything. So basically, this game is a fight between teleporters to where you're going, if that makes sense. Ah, you jerk. Now, of course, I'm assuming, and I haven't dealt with this yet, but I am assuming that if you die on the way to pick up your stuff, you're not going to get your stuff back. That's all there is to it. Dodge! That minigunner guy is a pain in the crapper. But you gotta master that dodge. You gotta master that dodge. I was kind of jumping into that willy-nilly. I gotta say, the difficulty is ramped up a bit from where it was before we started the mill here. When we were in the woods, we were taking stuff out like nothing. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of dodge these guys here. I just want to go pick up my stuff. There it is. Oh, crap! How am I gonna get that on top of the saw blade? That's what I want to know. Okay, we'll take you out. Jerk. That ain't cool. I'm trying to figure out how to get my stuff. I gotta break it? There we go, I had to break it. Okay, so we got all of our stuff back. So what I could do here is I can go back up there for more punishment, maybe go after those crates and stuff like that. You can actually see there's a turret over here waiting for me too. Or what we can do is we can activate this thing. So you can tell that this stuff is procedurally generated. And what's weird about it is that this is actually the switch for that door right there. But if I go right here, then it's already open. But if I open it now, what that means is that if I die, I just opened up a shortcut and I can avoid most of that crap. If that's what I'm looking to do. So, let's see here. Now that we've unlocked that little shortcut, oh, by the way, yeah, we gotta take that thing out. Otherwise, these things are just gonna keep coming. We're gonna go ahead, let's heal. Let's head back to our base here, because now that we have a bunch of stuff and you've seen a little bit of the gameplay, I can show you how this works with upgrades and stuff. So, boom. All right, so you got a few different things you could do here. You have the oratory, which is just a weird name in general. So if we jump in there, that is going to let you use your blue stuff to allocate to do different things. So for example, you can increase your attack speed. You can increase damage with your gun. You can make it so your kills do different things. So kills will give you 3, 6, 9, 12, or 15% chance to gain leech, which will give you health back. You can also deal damage, which has a chance to attach an explosive charge. Yeah, I picked that one because at 25%, eventually that will be super powerful. Every, you know, at 25%, quarter of, you know, the 100% or whatever, that's going to be really helpful putting explosive charges on dudes. Taking damage has a chance to inflict plague on the nearby enemies, so that's pretty cool too. You can increase critical strikes, so there's all kinds of stuff you can do. Now, the thing that sucks about these upgrades is they are precious because you could see here that the first taste that you get, they're all cheap. They're all like 25 blue gems or whatever. I don't even know what the blue gems are actually called, but whatever they are called, they're 25 blue gems. And then after that, everything is 50. So you got to really pick and choose what you want to do. And you don't get a refund of blue gems if you decide to reallocate later. You get a refund of gold, as you can see there. So you got to really pick and choose what you want to do here. Let's see. You know, I just want to raise my chances to put a stack on somebody, so let's go ahead and allocate that there and confirm it. Boom. You also, this is another place where you can also, if you want to put different abilities on your character, you could do that. So like I have the dash and the restoration ability. I haven't gotten anything more than that because I'm still pretty early in the game, but that is the place where you can change those up if you choose. We have the Forge here. Now the Forge is going to offer you the option to upgrade things, which is kind of cool. So for example, if you have a pistol and you want to upgrade it, you can spend 80 gold to do that, or we could salvage it for gold. So you can take these things and you could mark, let's see, we mark this one and this one for salvage. We hold A, and boom, we gain some gold for that, which is helpful. You're also going to be able to pick up armor, which I have equipped already. You can pick up rings, which are going to give you health and power. I haven't picked up amulets yet. I haven't found one of those yet, but I guarantee they're around the corner somewhere. Let's go ahead and mark this one for salvage and salvage it. There we go. Getting some more gold. And I believe that is it. So that is your wealth of upgrades that you can do with the game here. So let's head on back to the mill. So you guys heard me right. I am playing this on the Epic Games Store, and it is in early access. It is not available on Steam. However, it's currently a timed exclusive on the Epic Games Store. I saw in a news post that this game will be coming to Steam in March of 2021. So you have pretty much a whole year to wait for it on Steam if you want to wait for it. I'm sure some people really don't mind waiting for it if that is the case, because a lot of people prefer Steam. There we go, tag it from the back. And these things shoot at me all the time. They are so annoying. We're going to take them out quick. There's that turret up there. So do we want to risk the turret for some stuff? Maybe we could. We do have a... you know what? Let's give it a shot here. Use our dash ability. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Let's pick that up. Let's go ahead and use that. Always good to break that stuff when you can. How do we want to do this? There we go. Take him out. Get that thing over there. Kill it. There's a little secret area up here, but nothing crazy. Now, I don't know how long this game is actually going to be in early access, though. That is a question. Ugh, stood up and got hit. I think we just got an amulet there. We're gonna have to check that out in a second. Oh, we got some elite characters here. There we go, take them out. I can only assume that when this comes to Steam, it will probably still be in some kind of an early access form. I don't know that for sure. I'm just talking off the top of my head. But who knows, maybe that is their planned release. But I do know that early access games, you know, companies that you know, have a good game that they're working with, they oftentimes will spend a lot of time to make sure that the game is what they want it to be. Let's go ahead and heal from that. One of the odd things about this game, though, is that you actually don't pick up ammunition. You gain ammunition from killing enemies, which I think is a strange, but you know, it's a strange decision. But I get why they would have it work that way. Oh, you jerk! One thing I do like about the regeneration ability is that even if it's partly full, you can use it here, and it'll refill what you got. Okay, you're done. You're done. Oh, I stuck a bomb to that guy. Had yet to see it. Alright, so we did pick up an amulet. And we did pick up a couple of other items here, too. But nothing I really want. We got a burst rifle and a shotgun. You know, I haven't used the burst rifle. I can't talk. First I say birth rifle. Let's equip the burst rifle and see what that's all about, because I haven't used one yet. What else do we get? This thing. Now, the only time you really want to destroy stuff in this game, because you can see instead of mark for salvage, it has mark for destroy here. The only time you really ever want to do that is if you're overflowing with items and you can't carry it anymore. If you keep up on your salvage, you'll probably be fine with that. But if you destroy it, I don't believe you actually get anything from that. And let's see here to prove my point. Yeah, if we just hit A to destroy, we won't get anything. It doesn't give us any gold. So, yeah, there I go, hitting trigger again. Okay, so we did get an amulet. We got power 21 and health 12, plus 9% to health. That's a nice increase. Okay, burst rifle's pretty cool. I dig that. Alright, we're gonna have to figure this out, though. How we want to approach this. Take that thing out. There we go. And nothing great to break there. Kill that thing. Oh, I thought I killed it. Duck. So this is the kind of Dark Souls-y stuff I'm talking about here, though, is like, you know, when she uses the gun animation there, you could see that, like, she can't duck immediately after shooting. You gotta time that right, because if that guy shoots me while, you know... Oh, crap. If that guy shoots me while I'm sitting there, like, plugging away, he's gonna get me, you know? Alright, we're gonna drop down here. Okay, we've opened the doors, so let's move on. A lot of great visual storytelling in this game, too. Like, when you go between areas and there isn't anything going on, there's always dilapidated stuff in the background. She makes mention of, like, her being places and stuff before. But, like I said, as far as the story goes in this game, I don't actually know what is really going on here. That was a dumb place for that. Take him out. Alright, we got some elite guys right above me. We're gonna use what we got for the healing. Alright, so we got no choice but to go through here. One of the other things you do have is your map, which I haven't covered a whole lot. The map itself, I'm not sure that I find the most helpful. I find that it could... its default could be zoomed out just a little bit more, you know. But besides just showing a bunch of ladders and everything, you know, everything else like that, I don't find it to be all that super helpful. I don't find myself looking at it a whole lot. Oh, crap. Whew. Okay, that ain't any good. Oh no! That's the end of me there. So, now we we enter the painstaking painstaking effort of trying to get our gold and blue stuff back with respawns. So let's see if we can do this. I'm not too confident in my ability here. I think I'm gonna die. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna kind of just coast here. And by that I mean I'm just gonna run through and see if we can get to where we left off. Run. There we go. Alright, I think we're making it there pretty much unscathed. So what you saw there were some elite characters. Alright, so we got there without even being touched. That's a great feeling. And there's our jar. Now the elites are gone. I don't know if you noticed that. And we got our stuff back. Down! Whew. Okay, and we are going to heal up ASAP. We're gonna go back up here. I haven't quite figured out the range of the dodge yet either. Like, sometimes the range makes sense, other times I feel like I'm like super far away from it, from getting behind the guy, you know? It's interesting the way that works. Okay, we just opened up that door, which is gonna take us... Alright, so we gotta go up and around, it looks like. Alright, so that guy's got like an AoE type of thing going on there. Alright. So we're gonna dodge. See, that worked out real good there. This is not working out good at all. Use whatever heal I got there. So we opened up a door that takes us downtown here. Downtown to Goblin Town. But I don't really know what's down here. Aha! Look, we made it. We made it. So all we had to do is some fancy maneuvering, and now we can go back to the outpost. So this is basically the game loop here. You're going from outpost to outpost, and you're heading back at each outpost with the loot that you've gotten to upgrade. And we have successfully gotten through, and I think that's a perfect example of how this game works. Me dying right there, picking up my thing, and making it back through to the next, to the next teleporter. I think that's a really good way to show it off there. Let's increase our attack speed. Let's confirm that. And... let's see, we could do Deadly Focus, which increases critical strike. Increase damage of... I think we need to increase the damage of the guns, to be honest. So let's do that. And we have a ton of gold. We could upgrade just about everything, which is a shame because... there we go, there's an upgrade for our main sword, which we're definitely going to use. And... we're using the... oh, that's interesting. It actually put our shotgun back on us. Didn't it? It's got the green one selected. Maybe green means fully upgraded, I'm not sure. We cannot upgrade this one yet until we get 320 gold, but that's okay. Let's mark a couple for salvage that we're not using, because why not? We're not using them. Maybe that'll give us enough. It does. Boom. Look at that. And let me make sure that is equipped. Yes, burst rifle is equipped. Okay, so that emblem we can actually get rid of too. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And salvage. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's the loop. Basically, we would now jump to waypoint 2 of the mill and continue our trek. But I'm digging this game so far. Having only been into it, like, you know, about an hour and a half or so now, I think it's cool. I think it's a pretty fun 2D platformer. with a very, very challenging style of gameplay for sure. Ah! You know what we should do, actually? You guys have already seen what the mill stuff looks like here. Let's actually head back. Let's head back to the woods, so you guys can see a different tile set. How about that? This is actually the area where you're going to start out in. And I'm fairly confident that you can farm stuff when you go back, because I think all the enemies respawn. So if we look... So here's the map where we previously played. So the first teleporter's right there. We went all the way through here and found the second one here. Let's head up to the surface so you guys can check out the woods. Yeah, look how easy these enemies are. At least I don't think things are scaling. Maybe they are. They actually might be. I didn't notice. I was like, I ran into that enemy and I was like, yeah, he's easy to kill. But, alright, so here's the surface. This is what the woods looks like. I think it's got a great look to it. I have noticed that the sound in this game kind of cuts in and out every now and then too. Like, you'll notice you're hitting an enemy and the enemy will hit you, but any cut you're making to that enemy is just like not happening. You know what I'm saying? Woo! But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be Foregone. I think it's an excellent game already, and it's in early access. So I don't know if this is scheduled to come out anytime soon, but this is it's a great little game. So if you don't mind being somebody who owns a game on the Epic launcher, this would be a cool one to check out. If not, it's coming out on Steam in about a year, so you got a while to wait if you want to play it on Steam. But yeah, I think it's really cool. I think it's a great little game. Guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, definitely consider subscribing, because I come out with videos like this all the time. And give me a like while you're at it, huh? Alright guys, I'll see you all next time.